Probably the most important habit you will ever learn with me is to eat slowly. Number one reason why is because people who eat fast tend to be overweight. People who are overweight tend to be at higher risk of diabetes, type 2 diabetes, obesity, cancers, and heart disease. And it's a big, big problem these days. But anyway, if you're overweight, it's usually because you overeat, obviously, but you overeat because you eat too fast. Because when you eat too fast, those signals that are sent from your stomach to your brain to your stomach, to turn off the appetite hormone basically and make you feel full to the point where you're like, oh, I don't need to eat anymore. They don't work. They take 10 to 15 minutes to actually switch on and send those signals. So if you ram loads of calories and loads of food into you before those signals come, well, then you're going to find it very, very easy to get overweight and get fat and unhealthy and bloated and unhappy with yourself and unconfident with your body image. So start eating slowly. Here's a little trick. Get your phone out, put 10 minutes on it, or 15 minutes on it, whatever. Start with 10. Put 10 stopwatch on it, countdown timer, whatever you want to call it. 10 minutes. Make sure your meal is not finished by then. Put your fork down in between bites. Use a smaller plate. Even use smaller forks if you want. Even use chopsticks. It's a great way to slow it down because they're hard to use. That's why the Japanese are actually. Have you ever seen? You rarely see a really, really overweight Japanese person, and they have the most centenarians in the world. People live until over 100, and they live quite happily and well abled because they eat slow, because they don't eat a lot and overeat. Hari hachi bunmi is a saying in Japanese that basically means eat to 80% full, and it's taught in schools. It's taught to their kids. It's taught to the generations. And that's why they have people who live uh, to in well into their old age. Basically, they eat slow. Eating too fast causes weight gain. Yes, Healthline, by the way, guys, is a medical scientific research company, and so is PubMed Central, and that's where all these sources and citations come from. So this is not bullshit. There's very few websites you can trust, and this is one of them that you can trust. PubMed, Healthline, and WebMD. If you ever need any information. And obviously, you can ask me as well. Um, Eating slowly helps you eat less. That's my food done now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a link for this so you can read through it yourself. But basically, that's what I want you to focus on for the 2 weeks as well: is to eat slow to 80% full, time yourself, and you'll reap the benefits. Telling you, I've had a client lose 4 kilos in 2 weeks because he simply ate slowly. He was a security worker in the airport, so he had very little time to eat, and he got into the habit of eating slow. And even when he was at home, when he had loads of time, he was stuck in the habit of eating fast. That's the problem. Don't even realize probably, but you've probably developed a bad habit from years of eating fast. But you can break that in 2 weeks, believe it or not, and you can lose the weight and you can keep it off forever if you slow down, stop eating too fast, and enjoy it, and use eating as a form of meditation and kill two birds with one stone. And by meditation, I mean enjoy yourself, live in the fucking present. Stop thinking of the future because life is now. Eat slow.